going on YouTube? It's Craig, certified technician here at ApplianceVideo.com. And today we have this new GE freestanding gas range. And I'm going to show you, the consumer, how to go through the oven temperature calibration as well as run through those pesky error codes. But before we get too far, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's jump right in. So the first thing we'll want to go through is the oven temperature calibration. Why would you want to do an oven temperature calibration? Well, maybe you think that the oven temperatures aren't correct and you want to put it to increase maybe about 10%, 20%, whatever you want to put it at. What you'll want to do is you'll want to go ahead and hit the bake and broil simultaneously until it beeps and says SF on the screen. Once it says this, go ahead and hit bake one more time to enter the oven calibration portion. When you use the up and down key or the plus or minus key, you can see the temperature adjustment. It'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can take it up 30, 40 degrees. You can also do the same as going down, -1, -2, -10, whatever you want to set it at. And once you get it to a portion that you feel comfortable with, in order to make that setting stick, you want to go ahead and press start. Now, as you can see, when I go back into the oven calibration test by holding the bake and broil at the same time, it will show the previous oven calibration that I set it at, and you can go down or up or whatever, change it again, and go ahead and press start again in order to save it inside the system. The next portion we'll go through is the error codes. This unit does not have any type of diagnostic mode where you can go back and recall them. Each one of these error codes pop up at real time. Now, there's about 7 different error codes you can find inside the system. Most of them indicate a problem with the main control board, and these 4 would be an FO for a shorted cancel off key, F5 for a control circuit failure, F7 for a shorted matrix key, and F8 for a EEPROM error. Once again, these 4 error codes indicate a problem with the main control board and usually cost a pretty penny. But if you see one, I would highly advise calling a certified technician. Now, we do have a couple of other error codes that you can find inside this system, such as F2 oven over temperature condition, F3 open oven sensor, and F4 shorted oven sensor. If you have one of these error codes, the first thing I would check is your oven temperature sensor. If you take off that back panel and you undo that Molex, at room temperature, that oven temperature sensor should read anywhere from 1080 to 1100 ohms. If you have an opposite reading of that, or it is open, obviously that sensor will need to be replaced. But if the sensor tests out good and your wiring looks good, the problem is probably within the control board again. Now, this is all the error codes that I have on this system. It's pretty short and sweet. What I would do next is unplug the unit and plug it back in after you've done any type of oven calibration or part system replacement. And of course, if you do need the tech manual or wiring schematic, you can get it by either going to the manufacturer's website or obtain it by putting it into the repair help section on ApplianceVideo.com. YouTube, if you enjoy my content, again, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.